What's up? Brandon Gordon, GapGames.com. And this NBA Live. Of course, we're playing that. Who. I know that guy. That's Russell Grant Hill. Hey, Kawhi. Hey, Kawhi. Hey, Kawhi. Mic check. Oh, I might turn that down a little bit. All right. You're a bitch. I fuck with you. Yeah, I hear the hoop. Or you don't hear the hoop.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what
should be game, coach. I'm gonna be the coach too. I'll be that guy.
DeAndre Ayton. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Richaun Holmes at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 68%. And he misses that one free throw. Lowry into the front court. Up by three. Serge Ibaka slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Hey.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Serge Ibaka, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by the lefty Oubre. And look out.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. It goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Leonard to Ibaka. Easy pass to the rim.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
window
shit.
comes
Pump
down
fake.
to Toronto.
Fell forward.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Leonard. Not that time. To Kelly Oubre.
Everybody. Keep them up. They're coming.
Here comes the screen. Cleared by Ibaka. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His team up by 7. And they call it.
He
Bullshit.
took a chance. That's the right call.
Either you picking that up or what? What you
They're
doing?
going to make some changes with some new personnel on the
You ain't
floor.
spending that ball.
Substitutions, Toronto.
Kawhi Leonard doesn't get the bounce. To Kelly Oubre. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Lynn to Leonard. Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
To Leonard. And it's rejected.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Kelly Oubre. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Leonard to Ibaka. That's what you like to see
Not
off the
bad.
pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Won't go. Lynn with it. Leads 5. Ibaka to Lynn. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
To Kelly Oubre. Baseline drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His hand. Handles are effortless.
To Jeremy Lin. Serge Ibaka. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Kelly Oubre. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 23.
Lynn to Van Vliet. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Crawford. Screen coming, curling inside. Shot from in close, no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Ibaka. Here comes the screen. Ibaka picked up by Josh Jackson. Lynn buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's been all Raptors. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as
Substitutions. Toronto. Stepping in for the Phoenix Suns.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Devin Booker. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Booker. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. To Lynn. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Nice finish at the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Phoenix Suns are at the limit.
Leonard to Gasol around the perimeter. Marc Gasol. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
That's no good. Lin with it. Up by 6. Leonard to Jeremy Lin. To Jackson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up.
Now hold the penalty. Entering the substitutions, Phoenix. Into the game for the Toronto Raptors. Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Has a chance. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 4 out of 7.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. It's Ayton with the rebound. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. The screen sets him up for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Pascal Siakam down low for Leonard. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. So possession remains with Toronto. Lowry to Leonard. And count the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Danny Green to Leonard. And that one is out. Danny Green to Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Oh, he can't connect. Has a look. Off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Danny Green to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Leonard's shot won't go down.
Yep, I got him. I got him. Here we go.
From long range. Another chance. Lowry into the front court. The lead stands at 9.
Got to get through the screen. Get through it. Get through it.
Leonard to Lowry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Well done, Kyle Lowry. With that, he's 5 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Phoenix ball. To Kelly Oubre. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Fires the three, and Kyle Lowry adds 3 with that one.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Taken by the Raptors. Lowry to Leonard. And the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Holmes. Has a chance. Shot by Leonard, won't go. Gets to the basket and scores.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Danny Green to Leonard. And the nice finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Josh Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Goes to the left side, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Cashes in for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Jackson. DeAndre Ayton. Raptors come away. It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. The Suns win the opening tip.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Toronto.
Lynn. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Driving right to the basket. Has a look. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jeremy Lin trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. To Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the 3. That's how you defend. From long range. Second effort. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. Pascal Siakam rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Lin with it. Down a point. Here comes the screen. To Lin. To the rim. Flushes down the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Hey, you know this is a bucket.
DeAndre Ayton. Serge Ibaka. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jackson. Trying to cash in. Jackson with a shot, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Great feed, sets it up. That'll get out off the Raptors. It's Phoenix ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lin with it. Down by 1. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Personal foul. Team foul number 3.
OG Anunoby in a matchup with Jackson.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
5 to shoot for Toronto. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Josh Jackson. DeAndre Ayton. To Jackson. Has a chance. Jackson's shot, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
It's good. and one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Manu Ginobili at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Oh, he can't connect.
Substitutions. Toronto.
Booker.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Pick from the left. Left.
My bad. For Phoenix. Shooting one.
And he adds the free throw. Looks like both teams are making...
Substitutions. Phoenix.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. To Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Lowry to Gasol. And Booker with the rebound. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The pass set it all up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Fred VanVleet down low Gasol. Can't connect from in close. To Jackson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Gasol. Leonard. To Lowry. From the painted area, won't go down. Short jumper stays out.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now to Booker, down low. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Gets it in the left corner. Leonard to Gasol. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lowry to VanVleet. To Jackson. count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. The hoop and the harm. Gasol going to the line for a chance at 3, making the court his own little pitch. The Spaniard delivers again. Marc Gasol trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Can't convert the free throw. Kawhi Leonard can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Gasol to Lowry. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Shot won't go. Lowry with it. Down 5. To Gasol. And the rebound comes down to Booker. To Jackson. Booker. And the finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Kawhi Leonard picked up by Josh Jackson. To Gasol. Alexia Jinsa tips it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Leonard. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Can't miss those. Lowry matched up with Daniels. To VanVleet.
Go.
Gasol, a pass stolen by Phoenix.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Jackson. Off the assist.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Who gonna do this?
Leonard goes to the left side. To VanVleet. Able to convert inside.
Good shot.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Lead stands at 7.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Josh Jackson. And count the basket.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Leonard to VanVleet. Easy path to the rim.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Booker. For 3, smothering D. Leonard to Gasol, down low. Old school, backs his man down for the basket. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing.
Entering the game for the Phoenix Suns, number 20, Josh Jackson. Stepping in for the Toronto Raptors, number 17, Jeremy Lin.
Lin to Gasol. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Josh Jackson. It goes down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Lin to Gasol. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The assist.
Lin with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Gasol. Picked up by the Suns. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lin. To Gasol. Fine to shoot. Fires the three. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Another follow stays out. To Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Lin with it. The deficit is 6. Deep right corner. Danny Green to Jeremy Lin.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Flushes it home.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
End score, strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Jackson.
Big pick right there.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Jeremy Lin. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Josh Jackson. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lynn with it. Now down 6. Danny Green, defended by Jackson.
Watch that cut.
To Lynn. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Josh Jackson. Shot from the lane won't go. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Jeremy Lin.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Josh Jackson. DeAndre Ayton. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Toronto with the basketball.
Defense, let's go.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Stepping in for Phoenix, number 1.
To Kelly Oubre. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Kelly Oubre. He gets it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Kelly Oubre.
Hey, double screen.
Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Lynn with it. Down a bundle. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Lynn to Danny Green. They work it down to Gasol. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Missed a wide open look. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Here we go. I got him.
To Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Lin with it. His guys down big. Pascal Siakam to Lin. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Lin won't go. Has a chance. And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Suns added a win with today's solid victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you it was the ball. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
wipe off my dress. Rearrange. So much stuff. That's left. Also, I actually want to get a board or something so that I could glue ammonia, have it die. Right? Right. Left hand, but right. So even if you're not the most confident, you know, if you practice the same shit, right, left, at least get your shots up from the normal spot. Muscle memory. I don't know how I did that shit, but I was just like, wow, wow. Because you put in the muscle memory. Your hand just know what it's like to pick up and go left. Your hand just know what it's like to lay or roll with your left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Muscle memory, but I don't know how the fuck. You know? It's like video game. Practice a move, you practice a combo. You know, punch, punch, kick. Like, how many ways can you mix up punch, punch, kick? But sometimes you be like, damn, that punch, punch, kick was different. It's the same damn combo, but that shit hit fucking different that time. I don't even know how I even hit that shit. I was just doing what came natural. Accomplish everything you want right here in the key. To build muscle memory. Now here from the other way. Not letting me. Spin. Right, left, left. No. Muscle memory. I could dunk. Basketball is my favorite sport. Love the way I dribble up and down the court. And they love the whip. Matter of fact, walk this way. Couldn't think of nothing else. Who wants some of this? Who we playing tonight, coach? We're playing the I don't give a fuck. Guess what? They're all out of fucks to give. Fuck. Nope. Can't even use that. Why? There's no fucks to give tonight. We don't give no fucks either. That's the last fuck of the night. Fine. Let's go mess them up. Can I say fuck them up? No more fucks. Fuck it. Say fuck one more time. Fuck. Whack ass jerseys, coach. I don't give a fuck about these jerseys, coach.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns.
No, we don't give a fuck.
Memphis Grizzlies.
We gotta say it. They look like it's a fuck. Don't give it to them. Back from Linus and Diamond.
The Suns win the opening tip.
Entering the game, Phoenix, number 16,
Short jumper misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oh, the perfect.
Conley to Mikal Bridges. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Mike Conley missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Oubre. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Another follow. No good. Conley into the front court. Down 4. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's Suns ball.
That's me. I got ball. Hey, y'all gonna have to send some help over here.
To Kelly Oubre. Nice pass to set things up.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. 10-6 our score. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. DeAndre Ayton. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Conley into the front court. The score 12-8. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
No, I can't go anywhere without.
Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Gave up the ball a long time ago. Right here, you take.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Clearly not
we need a shot, buddy. Don't worry, I'll put him on the t-shirt.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 2,
Mike Conley. He's now 5 for 6.
We got no type of defense.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote
letting
letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Trying to suck him in the ass. Want to put him on the t-shirt?
Richaun Holmes trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 68%. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. To right. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Put my hand, stand there and put my hands up.
Suns control the possession.
I got ball.
I'm going around.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Valanciunas. to Conley. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Conley into the front court. They trail by 1 to Valanciunas.
Then we'll talk about put him on the t-shirt.
Jaren Jackson to Conley. Mikal Bridges.
Good defense.
Short jumper stays out.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Time to shuffle things up.
For the Memphis Grizzlies, number 1, Kyle
Get no
Anderson.
fuck. You got no fuck to give, right, coach?
Joakim Noah.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down by 1.
I will say fuck
to
it,
Kyle
but we ain't got
Anderson.
one to give. Put him on
Mikal
the t-shirt.
Bridges.
Sons of Anarchy.
Won't go. Tough make through traffic.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Conley to Kyle Anderson.
Cocaine
That's out.
Bears.
Last touch by Kyle Anderson.
Cocaine Grizzlies. The Grizzlies did our cocaine. Fuck.
To Kelly Oubre. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Jumper's
That's
good.
bullshit.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Hey, double screen.
Can't guard, you got a mismatch. Got a mismatch.
Damn.
Baseline drive. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Conley defended by Holmes. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keep
No,
it
I know
simple.
we'll put away the
is the
shooter.
best way.
We put niggas on t-shirts out here. Bring back that Lynn guy. We put his ass on the t-shirts too. Got nothing to do with Ray. That's what you did.
Hey, watch the screen left.
And he finishes at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Kelly Oubre.
Flash him, bump him, bump him, bump him.
And a backcourt violation.
Trying to play us out here.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 25, Chandler.
Calls out a
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Substitutions, Memphis. Substitutions.
Phoenix has the ball. Has a look. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
The drive right to the basket.
Defensive foul to number 33.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Into the front court. It's Booker. Leads 3. Deep two there. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Josh Jackson. Got it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Suns with the basketball.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Jackson. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Runners good there.
Oh, shit.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Goes to the left side.
I got ball.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans can never do, even if you're not known for it.
To Conley. No good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Jaren Jackson to Conley.
Good defense.
Jonas Valanciunas. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Big pick right there.
Here comes the screen. To Booker. To Jackson. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Booker has a chance. That's no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
To Booker. Josh Jackson goes to the right side. To Booker. Jonas Valanciunas pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Parsons' shot won't go down.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. Conley into the front court. Down a point. To Jaren Jackson. Missed a wide open look. Look out, Devin Booker. He's now 4 for 6.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Conley. Nothing going here on that drive. Conley. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
You ain't gonna shoot it.
Richaun Holmes with a piece. That's going to be out of bounds.
Mic check. I'm like, this is a new mic. Literally just bought it.
Conley guarded by Josh Jackson. Drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Richaun Holmes at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on his free throw. Holiday to the basket, but a shot stays out.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Off the assist.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Tyler Zeller has got 2 shots coming for his career.
We everywhere.
76% from the line. Misses the first.
Fuck how you thought us on defense. But like they was looking for a fuck just now. Get no fuck from us.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. And the nice finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Holiday in possession. His guys trail by 10. Bradley. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Kelly Oubre. Shot from the lane won't go. Anderson. To Bradley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Holiday with a shot that won't fall.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Memphis, they've got it. That's out. Last touch by Justin Holiday. To Kelly Oubre. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Bullshit.
Here comes the screen. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Holiday controls the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Working it outside. From long range. Rebound for Ayton.
Take a big guy, you got it. I can do some big things.
DeAndre Ayton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Bradley. That no good, off the mark. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
You got it.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Not bad, big dog. Here. You take the ball. You're going to get your points back.
And the finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Kyle Anderson. Screen coming. Kyle Anderson defended by the lefty Oubre. To Bradley. It goes down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yeah, you take the ball. You want the ball?
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Clear out safe.
Richaun Holmes trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. To Kyle Anderson.
Got
Doesn't get the bounce.
There you go, buddy.
To Kelly Oubre.
Give it back. I didn't know you were so deep down there, buddy. Yeah,
Able to convert inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Screen coming. To Bradley. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Phoenix with it. To Kelly Oubre. Probing the defense. Tyler Zeller. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Off the mark. Surprised he took that one. Bradley. To Kyle Anderson. Down to 5 on the 24. Can't connect. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
That is great vision to set it up. Flushes it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Oubre. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. A shot no good on the drive by Conley. It's Phoenix ball. Here comes the screen. And he'll head to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Richaun Holmes at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw.
You suck, buddy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Good shot. Try again. Sorry. I have no fucks to give right now. Hit the free throws, get on the bench, bitch.
Second one's good. Splits the pair.
I was just playing. Keep it up.
Conley into the front court. His guys down big. And counted at the rim.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Has a chance.
No way.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Here comes the screen. Conley defended by Holmes. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Nice pass to get things going.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Memphis with the rock. Conley to Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Across the timeline, it's Conley.
They just
Down
say
a
that when
bundle.
you ain't the one getting assaulted.
Don't even play with it. You see, you can't guard you.
To Valanciunas.
Fuck, you stick your ass back out
Oh,
there.
defender pulls the chair. Count the basket at the rim.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery
I'm
touch
being
where you
sweet
can
right
loft
now.
the ball up for your
Stop
player
that.
to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
The
A
defense.
shot no good on a drive by Conley. DeAndre Ayton. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ah.
Because in
Good
certain
job,
players'
boy.
mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Conley to Valanciunas.
What are you doing?
And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. To Booker. Gets to the basket and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Conley. That
Yeah,
misses
yeah.
with 3
Yeah.
seconds left. That ends the third
cocaine.
quarter.
Still a
The
feed.
Suns dominating so far.
Cocaine, Chris.
It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done
Suns
no
are
wrong to
van
this
off,
point.
baby.
They have this game
Yeah.
well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
That's you. Take it. Take it. Put it up.
Old school backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He
Right,
said, if you ever
watch
get in a
time,
fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct?
Time,
You'll
yeah,
probably
right.
break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist,
Time,
what is that? That's
time,
5
yeah.
fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Conley.
Ain't got no fucks to give. Put his ass on the
Finishes
floor.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Ah, come on. He was nowhere near that passing lane.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Parsons picked up by T.J. Warren. To right. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark.
Here we go. I got him. Hands up, hands up, hands up.
To Crawford. Screen coming. Crawford. And count the basket inside.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Rashawn Holmes able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Crawford. For 3. Not getting the bounce.
Oh, my God. Sorry,
Conley
y'all.
into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Get defense, baby.
And count the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well,
Okay.
he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
To
JC.
Crawford.
Hey, come around. Take it back.
Off the mark.
I'm in there. I got that
To
stuff.
Kyle Anderson. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Anderson.
Screen coming, screen, screen. Take ball, take ball. I got yours.
Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending. To Crawford.
Well, JC, dude, shoot that big. Put him on a t-shirt.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Conley. To Jaren Jackson, driving right to the basket. Conley, a pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Crawford. Josh Jackson. Can't miss those. Right. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Count the basket inside.
Well, baby.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Defense, let's go.
Conley. And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Crawford. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Conley. Jaren Jackson. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Crawford. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Whoops, that won't go.
Substitutions. Phoenix.
Crawford. To Jackson. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
To Kyle Anderson. Cruises inside for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
DeAndre Ayton to Crawford. No good. Right to Conley. Gets it in the right corner. Conley defended by Holmes. Oh, he blocked it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Jackson. To Crawford. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Trying to cash in. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Grizzlies own the basketball. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Sizing up the defense. Surveys the floor. Kyle Anderson defended by Jackson. To Conley. Jaren Jackson with the dunk. Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Booker fires the three. Off the mark. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ah, the element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Conley to right. Has a look. Conley shot off the mark. Here comes the screen. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Anderson to Conley. Here comes the screen. Conley. Shot clock violation. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Booker. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
DeLon Wright, guarded by Josh Jackson. Here comes the screen. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Memphis. Conley can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Coach, fuck you. And what I do doesn't matter.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
I love it. I love this guy.
The Suns put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns.
25 bucket tonight. What up, big dog?
The Grizzlies are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. The Grizzlies relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Fuck those guys. Wait.
Game
Yo, give a
stats.
fuck about those guys. 62%, not bad.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we
Fuck
know
them.
that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Easy.
Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
I would have dunked it if he won, bitch.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Okay, 4 rebounds, not bad. Sons of Anarchy adventure. Nice. Sorry, buddy. 5. We got 5, 6. Wait, I'm stupid. Looking at that plus minus. 4 though, 4. Double digits. Right. 5 assists, 4 points. The motherfucker didn't look like Jamal Crawford just now. Ten rebounds, double. Line nigga. Who are we? Sons of Anarchy. What do we want? Sons. Now speak for yourself. I'm going with Anarchy. Bitches can't have my money. Team ball, baby, team ball. Whoops. What can we work on, buddy? Protect the ball. So you pass to protect the ball. I only got 9. I should put a lot of shots on my arm. Not bad. This first one from more straight up and down. Right, here's us after Apex let us jump. There's a little bounce to it. It's not bad. I like the energy on that jump shot. Better than me, it's buckets. Let me shoot it. Try to be pretty. I'm a lady. Alright, let's try not to do too much. I got my lady. Oh shit. Don't change shit. Do not look like a picture. Great job. Okay. Like this. All basketball shoes made for hoop. How do I rubber those up? What's my motherfucking name? Snoop Dogg. And your mama be all mine. I did. give me that little turnaround fade. not really feeling it, to be honest. Like, it is hard. Not really feeling it. Just don't feel it. Right. Something does. I don't know. I like Larry Bird so far. It's a little, got a little hot, but it's a little flat. Go back to the league, I think. I wouldn't have been customized character. It's up there. I don't know. I'm gonna check. No nonchalant. Oh, whoa. Slow the fuck down. Alright, who you want to be? You want to be an NBA star or not, buddy? You got what it takes. Trust me. He's had a lot of bullshit. You know, that one guy can't even play. Smoke some mirrors in Hollywood. Make anybody look like a star kid. Like, I got a client right now. Don't even get paid. I mean, he doesn't even play. Haven't played for 3 years. Still on the team, bringing in shitloads of cash, kid. Stick with me. Center of gravity, the weight of it feels better, to be honest. The weight feels better. move to my left, really. Go up here. Nope. I always put my balls always go here. Don't got to create the contact, but it's defending the ball. Low with it. Slowly move. Hit him with a boom, boom. That's why I don't mind spinning with my right. I can spin around with my right. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Expect you to switch back to your left. Switch to your left. Ball already in my right. Then I turn around. Be ready. Right. Come back to my right when I'm coming around anyway. Come low. No, they refuse to put the ball in my right. I'm not moving from here until I put the ball in my right. Pass the ball. Don't need to move until I could, right? Pin down my strong hand. Back to the leg, back to the right. Right. Just stop. Go that way, I gotta remember to just stop. Right. Instead of pulling like on the right, I can pull out. But for the hezzy, I just need to stop. Left. Always keep the ball on the right. Right. You can't get left. Because you can't. So you gotta try to be right. You gotta go to the right. You gotta kind of go to my left. Right, you gotta stand in, you gotta go to your left, my right. Because it's my strong hand. Hold the ball. Pass that bitch. Get it. Pick. That's what I mean by I don't have to move from that spot. If I you talking about I can't, I'm not moving from that spot until I could. Put it in my right. Ball been gone. I'm not gonna let you if I'm going to my left anyway. So I'm opening to my left. Pass. Wing. Inside. Bounce, fake it, bounce, pass. Strong fake it. Huh. Psych. I'm already low. Right. Trying to find the light drops. I go back. Wow. Getting paid, player paid, just to sit there. Trying to get. Have you ever heard of can't play for shit? I know, but he's still on the team. I could be you, kid, at least. I'll be back.